fucking babes when I see y'all rocking times. When you feel like this, no, you wouldn't even change your flaws. Took my time to get this shine, but I still skip the line. I realized the still on my mind. I guess the divine. And yeah, I could do this myself. That's dead or alive. And yeah, you can care about just yourself if you picking sides. Thinking that they gang, they not even squad. Yeah, I told them if you getting played, then you play the part. Really, I know I can't change my ways. You know who we are. Talking crazy, now he in the sky. Told him pick it.
My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses, where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week. I was trying to sell a deal just like last week. Trying to run plays and run it up like the mathletes. It's in my DNA to have hope and make a way. Good energy will hit that MJ fade away. Miss me with the hate and now, bruh, not today. Stayed in my lane, didn't complain, this was meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. I'ma let bygones be bygones. I'ma keep rapping till I turn into an icon. Back against the ropes, kept swinging like Tyson. Back in the booth, now I'm snapping as a python. Had to rise up to the horizon. Use my words to connect, no Verizon. Speak the truth, I'ma show you chase your dreams. I'm living proof, not the industry type, but I'ma grind from the roots. Ooh, see my family struggle from the start. I'm gonna change the trajectory. Put some respect to me. Plant the seeds daily, foundation, that's the recipe. If you walked in my shoes, then you knew this meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I'm here to be the voice for the people and break the generational curse. Stand for something and not just fall for anything. And never get it twisted when I'm in the booth. You already know I'ma speak my truth. I'ma share my pain, I'ma share my story. You can walk the way with me through the glory. God be the glory.
I'm trying to get straight to the point and they crooked. They gave me the lane to the top and I took it. I'm going to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Yeah. Be focused on nothing but you barely got money, but you let her spend it. I'm already lit, but this just the beginning. I promise my mama I'm gonna be the biggest. I'm going to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Yeah. Popping my got designer to fit on. Hating on me and can't get on. I can't hop in the truck unless it's 10 on. And the color in the truck, not a rental. I be praying to God and I believe in Jesus, but you never catch me on spirit. Don't compare me to that's not on my level. You know that them ain't near it. I'm a Rodeo, I'm spending a lot. How you hating? You still on the clock? to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Yeah.
This is not a lie drill. Yeah, this is not a fire drill. The real thing. Yeah, you know that. That nighttime, daytime she don't see me. Acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull up with a Mickey Mouse. This ain't Disney. Still identity. Put a can you like Paul Wall, I might just put a grill in. Boy, go get your paw pawns chili with the chili. You know me, pull a Pluto move, take white Scottie Pippen. Like it beef with from every in the city. Keep that doggy in a 360 deal, pulling gimmicks. What's that? Mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo put a kill it. Before I ate, I need a closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. I feel abused, pulling on my belt. You need help with something? Pump the gas or something. Order TK1s on that, put confetti on. Catching slip. I gotta keep my so I won't go to alone. Not a fire drill. I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga on it. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie. I ain't never hate before. Dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up waiting for me. Got the trenches banking on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite. You better know that. Yeah, it's not a fire drill. This the real thing. Yeah. Like it's normal. But I seen it where her man played the chorus. Put him in a UIP. Unimportant person. My jeans patch with zebra stripes. Tigers and some horses. Bar birdie, say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem, drive business while we serving. Better we get on him, he won't make it. Down, keep going, on some was poppin' current. Gucci online, say she want a fluffy pup. Me, I got a no Amazon, searching slush machine. She got on Bottega person feet, look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a can't call me your majesty. She say I'm the man in her dreams. I'm her fantasy. You know he ain't find nothing. Boy, stop asking about. You might catch little bro ballin'. He Bryce Maxwell. Thought she was gonna be my Valentine. Better look next year. Watch me. Only good and cooking. Watch Matilda. Watch me drop the form with my kneecap. Before they close it, fix my fingers. Goodness, he took my swag to Woodward. I gotta keep that boy my only good look. Look, go, I'm feeling like Snoop and Suge now. They act like it's hoodlum, no way no kid look up to. Came up out the slums, but next house gon' have a butler. Know you heard little cousin and they swing it like nunchuck. Like Alvin the Chipmunk. Right now, on my ass, I ain't do sit up. Say thanks to my guys, all y'all who wanna hit trend up. Tired of stealing stuff, tell them where you got it from. I need something for Father's Day, I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition, I'll blow your budget. Kobe Bryant, you DeMar DeRozan, this is not a fire drill. I swear to God, I'm my grandma. This is not a fire drill.
Grady, Grady. No, not Grady, Grady. Cause yo down here, you either going to Wright Street or you going to Grady. Word. Drop top, I'm behind the wheel. No, for real. Count $100 bill. No, for real. On my ops, they just wanna chill. No, for real. If we get caught, we don't squeal. No, for real. Every time I drop a tape, it come with a golden seal. Other acting fake. No, I'm so for real. Other fake, but I'ma let it go for real. For real. Super slave. Quality moccasins, we rock. Day I went shopping. Daxing when the tape dropping. It ain't hard to tell you they ain't popping. Overweight, weight watching. Pull the play fake option. I'ma play the whole game like it ain't no rules. Wide awake. YSL boat shoes. It's a mystery, but ain't no clues. Ain't for free. That's why I charge whatever I so choose. Hey, I'm the only yo, I be master speaking. Left your eardrums bleeding. Son, Northeast Ohio, Cleveland. We always get even. Throw you in the till you quit breathing. When it quit dreaming, you gon' have to catch me in Neiman's. I be moving like Shadow Stevens. Underground warlords, we battle demons. Send at your Adam's apple region. That's how I leave.
Trees from the block. Monomer Marine yachts, fingerprint screen lock. Know these buckets. I've seen a lot. Blind on frequent spots. The strip gets bled until the bleeding stops. My catalog grimy like Canal Ave travelers. I'm on the beach like Hasselhoff, they're trying to mash the sauce. Sip in Manhattan Loft. While I write my notes in the cabin's law. Courtside, court shit. I need my name up on the Forbes. Before it's just another on the Porta Porsches. Endorsements. You was on the strip and got for corner store trips. I need more trips. I'm talking quarter mils. Bags full of foreign bills. Shorty bumping Laura Hill. All my dogs sick, more than ill. These old heads like Patrick Peterson, they on the corner still.
Watch out your shoulder. I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Hold on tight, cause I tweaking this let go. And I heard that she wanna show, whoa, me who she be, I'm kinda with it, show me some more. She be tatted head to toe, could give a story rope. You wanna tweak it over me, and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pockets blow, whoa. They having combos about me, these don't know. Tell me what they talking about, I ain't listen in, let your thoughts run your mouth, but ain't touching dividends. I ain't from the south, but kick it with my Memphis twins. I can't take a loss, I'm always going for the win. I been up in this booth, I got my pad for the starter. Be had to know that. Cool, let them in if that water. See her acting bother, got my green light. I'm sorry, I can't take you, ain't getting all that. Look like you like. We gon' do this regardless. And I started from the bottom just like you, but I was harder. I came up the soldier. Shout out to my father. He made sure I make it farther. My trust in God. I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Hold on tight, cause I tweaking this let it go. And I heard that she wanna show, whoa, me who she be, I'm kinda with it, show me some more. We tatted head to toe, give a story rope. You wanna tweak it up with me, and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pockets blue, whoa. They having combos about me, these don't know. With my evil twin, all black hoodies, we hit the streets again. He don't like attention, he'll tweak and get the. With your fat, we drove the whole way in a demon. He'll pop out, won't think twice and make you Greek. Is you sure you wanna meet that? If I see ill intentions, we'll make sure you get the. Always out in West, the hoe being some rocket shit. Pull up to the scene, my best advice is to hide your. The lies all on your faces, cause your eyes will twitch. The black ski mask all on our faces, be disguising. I'm my with your baby, you wanna crack. Rest my against a waist, I got some pottery. She my bitch, not my apology. I might sorry, no enemies. You rap with me, then rap with me. But I'ma keep it real, she lost respect when you said follow. I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Hold on tight, cause I tweaking this let it go. And I heard that she wanna show. Whoa, me who she be, I'm kinda with it, show me some more. We tatted head to toe, give a the story wrote. You wanna tweak it up with me, and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pocket. Whoa, whoa, they having combos about me.
I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Do it by some, I don't trust my own body. You would take a shot and you took her to Chrome Palace. It only took me one car, got a matter. Just this, my boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got ties. Water coming in and out, it never was a drop. The opposition, they tripling head. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, finna show you how to get it. First you make 100, then you stay down, stack your racks, I'll never spin me. Foggiatos, panorama, spoon spinning. Extra green up in my pocket, look like spinach. I put gold all in my mouth, I had a dentist. Go put 2 more, then I finish. I said, better late than never, better late than never. You're better late than never, better late than never. Better late than never, better late than never. You're better late than never, better late than never. Yeah, I call my blade. She ain't pop it out and left her at the lows. They won't get up out my way, I move. I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Do it by some, I don't trust my own body. You would take a shot and you took her to Chrome Palace. It only took me one car, got a matter. This boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got ties. Water coming in and out, it never was a drop. The opposition, that's tripling head out.
Like, I get a like urn, I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something, it feel like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf from the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lane. Tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it, and I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb got stained. I'm out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in the set in them streets to the boy alley hooping. I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light scan in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when it got real. Young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on. I ain't film. Never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mine, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you Tony out grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you living on spine? Bro, better off and you got nerve. Bro, need to get a bird. Now I'ma get it off first. Find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt. Funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse. Woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make a M in my sleep. Everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops. Wonder where I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Cognac bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level on. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 in a so silly. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in a broad purse, but you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little rat. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R and need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. Well, you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but his get burned. But your boy got when the light got turned. Got his when the boy won't learn. Big shorty when the block gets served. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. And I love my but I ain't them nerd like I get a like yarn. Hey man, everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your anthem.
My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of views. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this here be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear, I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number one out the two, it don't know way I'ma lose. I hate to struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me, this for my son and my daughter, my family tree and that order. I'm the chosen one, I'm wearing that jacket. I was down, now I'm up, now I was the underdog, now look who be left. I'm better than you guys, the champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall, the champions, the champions, the champions. Hey, we
The Bucks look to take charge on their home court, and we're bringing it to you live from Milwaukee here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. So for the Lakers, their last game, a loss to the New York Knicks. And they were still in that one right up to the end, guys, but lost by a couple of buckets.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Teams getting geared up, Greg, for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the lottery.
Here is Lillard, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Connects from three-point range.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
Back to Lopez. Prince outside. Giannis dunks it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings. And that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
James looking around. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The three for Doncic. That shot is off. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Now, here's Lillard. Last game he had 34 points. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Making it work at close range. Lillard putting his touch to good use in tight.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. The Lakers trail. Here's Doncic. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Lillard misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Prince. Hayes with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Connect. And again, the Lakers no good. Prince outside. Back to Giannis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Down low. Here's Doncic.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 13.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he sinks the second.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Hayes. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter.
The Lakers, 16.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
The Lakers in the lead. Ron right side. Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
In attack mode. We've seen this from James now for what, 2 decades?
We've passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend. Oh! Oh, man! Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball moving.
LeBron with the bucket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy.
What a thing of beauty from James.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Milwaukee making a switch here. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Giannis, that's a two-pointer. Using his size, Giannis!
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
And James throws it down.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Here's Antetokounmpo. What a move, Giannis!
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that, Giannis. I love the Greek freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Lillard outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Green. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Los Angeles with some changes. Doncic outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer. Boy, he strikes again from range. His fourth in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Back to Vanderbilt. Pass to Reeves. Vanderbilt with it, covered by Giannis. Here's Doncic. Luka powering through the resistance.
Excellent finish that time inside by Doncic. He's highly skilled. I mean, that's obvious. What's not so obvious is how big he is. This guy looks me eye to eye.
Lillard misses. Los Angeles leading by 10. Doncic feeling it out. From downtown, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. Lillard.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that. And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
The Lakers on offense. 9-point game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
All free throws good from Doncic.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Here's Vanderbilt. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Hayes. Back to LeBron. From the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's the Lakers on the break.
That's a terrific play by Reed from the moment he took off to the basket. No holding back at all.
Bucks trailed by 11. Now Green. No scoring in this one. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball, but I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
And it's the Bucks ball. They trail by 9 points. Green, no luck. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Hayes. Inside. Doncic with it. Now Green defending. The Lakers moving the ball around. James cooking from deep.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Bucks trailed by 12. Poked away. James outside. Back to Finney-Smith. Takes a 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
I think that's one of his specialties, really. Finney-Smith is out there to defend at a high level and knock down 3s.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Lakers leading by 15. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Doncic, guarded by Kuzma. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy. Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Here's Hayes. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Hayes has got his first 2 points. Bucks trailed by 13. Back to Lillard. Shoots it. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. So it's the Lakers now. We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. Doncic explodes off the drive. What a slam!
The speed, savvy, and strength combination of Doncic, really difficult to defend.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The orchestrator, Doncic, knows where everyone is at all times and completely dictates the pace.
Here's Giannis. Pass to Lopez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game. You know, Lopez to me is what you think of when you hear the term stretch 5, a center with some real deep range.
Lakers leading by 14. Doncic outside. Releases. A rebound by the Bucks.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Here's Kuzma. Got a hand on it. James in the post. And he converts the layup. LeBron's got 22 points.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next one. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's Milton. And the 3 off target. Vanderbilt with the steal. Here's Vincent. Off target from 3-point range. Lillard surveying the D. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Milton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Milton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Connect. from outside off the mark. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's a 13-point game. Prince misses. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Len. Connect with it. Back to Len. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vincent. Hits the three-point bomb.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Milton's shot is good.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, the Bucks miss.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that.
Lo saben ya, no sé si hay guerra o es solo un rumor. Vamos pa' la calle a ver si es verdad. Tengo fe, sé que pronto mi Dios vendrá. Mientras tanto la tierra la haré temblar. Y firme con él yo por dentro estoy. Por eso ninguno me detendrá. Ahora tengo el récord limpio y par de campeonatos. Pero antes trabajaba.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they come in off a loss to Portland. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
How about the shooting percentage, though? In the low 30s. That tells you all you need to know.
I think indicative of some breakdowns in their offensive execution. You don't create any open looks, and they couldn't make the ones they were taking.
And how about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse.
How pretty was that? Athletic basketball with a little bit of flair mixed in. Williams can't get it to go. James in the post. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. No good on the shot. And the Thunder with possession. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Now LeBron, after the missed three from Chet Holmgren. And finished off by LeBron.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Now, here's Doncic. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here's James. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hayes. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. The Lakers trail. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all-NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the basket by LeBron James. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 5. Offensive rebound. Outside, Dort. Holmgren wide open. Reeves with the rebound. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Substitution on the court.
The Lakers with the ball. They trail by 1. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. 1:05 left here in the first quarter. Here's the screen. Doncic with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Wallace. Williams looking around. And the shot goes in. Williams has got 5 now.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Luka Doncic has established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
Wiggins from outside. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
Williams' shot is off. Right wing. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Caruso. That shot off. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top. Lead.
The Thunder, 13.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Pass to Williams. Goes up with a stripe. Lakers with the rebound. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise. What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And it's Wiggins missing. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Vanderbilt. The tray. Len, a screen to the inside. And a dunk by Len.
We've always talked about Alex Len's natural tools, and he can assault the rim on a consistent basis.
Back to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. To the right side. Wallace outside. Pass to Wiggins. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And here's Len. Ron right side. With the teardrop. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Wallace. It's deflected. On the wing, James. 10 points for him. The second chance effort. Pass to Vincent. Milton in the corner. LeBron outside. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Vanderbilt misses.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. And a new group in here for the Thunder. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the teams. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
No, we've seen this before. The aggressive take by SGA. Love to see him in attack mode.
If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Here's Doncic. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Good on the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
And the Thunder making a change here.
Number 22.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Doncic outside. To the paint. Hayes, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Holmgren can't hit. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Hayes. Now connect. And he's good on the 3-ball. Connects. Got himself on the board with 3 there. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Holmgren with it. Connect picks him up. Right side, Williams. Back to Holmgren. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The wide open look here for Hartenstein. His first attempt of the game finds the target.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
James, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Holmgren's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder. Here's...
The pretty dunk brings down the house. LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Over in the corner, Dort. Just 3 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren can't hit.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Ron right side. James absorbing hits on the drop.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Thunder lead by 3.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Ring shot on the way. And again, it's the Lakers.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Doncic. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you just get to your spot and rise and fire. A confident pull-up from Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Outside, Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving in. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
That one is no good. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Dort. And he lays it straight in. Dort's got his first basket of the night.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Doncic outside. Back to Finney-Smith. The Lakers moving the ball around. On the wing, James. 14 points for him. Pass to Reeves. Shoots over Dort. And again, the Lakers, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Thunder shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
Knocked away. And they're moving it up. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
That attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. Clock at 4. Here's Williams. The Lakers with the rebound. 34 seconds left for the 3rd. To the middle. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Out to the right wing. Pass to Williams. Here's Dort. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Thunder lead by 3.
44.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Lakers trail by 3. Now Milton. Pass to Vanderbilt. To tie it up. Milton's shot is good. Got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer, Wiggins. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Can't hit from in close. Connect with it. Pass to Len. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Len. Here's Milton. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Outside Williams. 5 to shoot. Pass to Wiggins. From downtown, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Connect. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's a 4-point Laker lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Woo-hoo! That's the athleticism you talked about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
And here is Milton. Pass to Len. From deep. He doesn't hit that one. Oklahoma City trailing. Joe with it. And it's Reddish picking him up.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
New match point. Here they are. The Liquid Girl Dance Team.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Vanderbilt. Down low. In the corner, it's James. And again, no good by the Lakers. Now Holmgren. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
2 minutes remaining in this ball.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss. The Thunder with the lead. Over in the corner, Williams. Inside. Count that one for Dort.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Vanderbilt gets a wide-open look. And the 3-ball is good.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Holmgren with it. This one for 3. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. James with it. Now defended by Wiggins.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
James, left side. James crowbars it in.
Well, should any of us be surprised if they need a bucket? LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Pass to Williams. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And he commits the intentional foul. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
LeBron James.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
LeBron James.
The second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's James. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. LeBron's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris.